Greetings, everybody, and welcome to my channel, which currently has no name right now. Um, I'll give it a catchy name one of these days, but couldn't be bothered for now. Um, I can't be sorry for my appearance because I had no choice. I did not say these little gray-white things pop up so early in life. I'm 21 by the year. I plead the fifth. So anyhow, so in life we were raised by our parents in different ways. You remember when you were hanging around, you would see that happy child, so free and so relaxed, just, always playful. And you'd look and you say, wow, Johnny's a happy guy. Sometimes you would look and see that sad kid and say, man, why is he so serious? Right? And then you had the grumpy one, the bullies, you had the quiet ones, you had the talkative ones, you had the ones who made no sense, you had the ones who'd say the dumbest things, right? So you had other children you played around with when you were young, and you had a mixed pot, mixed bag um, of all kinds of personalities, all kinds of traits, some tall, some short, some happy, some sad, right? Now, as a child, it never struck you, excuse me, never struck you that um, to think for yourself, hey, you know what? Johnny was a happy kid. What was really going on? And, Peter was a sad kid. What was going on? It never struck you to wonder why they were like that. Because we were kids. But as life went on, you know, people's situations changed. Johnny suddenly became a sad kid. Peter remained the same. He was not too excited, not too sad. Um, the confused kid either remained confused or became smarter. Um, the young little girl turned into a woman, and suddenly she's acting up, or she turned into a woman and suddenly she's still well behaved. Because our situations changed in life, um, we were still too young to understand what was actually going on. And then now that you're 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, maybe even 70 years old, when you look back at it, you realize that our parents played a part in the way we ended up being in life. Now, before I bring the second part of this short trial series that I'd like to run with you or run by you, um, I'm going to ask, I don't know if I want to ask a question or make a statement. I'm trying to figure that out. So, our parents played a part in the way we are today because they nurtured us and they raised us. So, my question today is, do you blame your parents for the way you turned out to be in life? from the decisions you make, from the career you chose, from the relationships you got into, from, you know, do you literally blame your parents for the way your life turned out being or turned out to be as an adult? This would be the first part of my question within this particular video. The reason I ask, I may reveal later, but there you have it. The question is, yeah, so the second part of those questions, first of all, do you say, do you blame your parents for the way your life turned out? And if so, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much blame are you placing um, on your parents for the way your life turned out to be? Now let's not forget about blame also, and maybe say how much credit you give your parents for the way your life turned out to be on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being they're responsible fully for the way my life turned out, and 1 next to 0 for, well, I don't really blame them because, well, choices, decisions, and so forth. So I'll put this out there, and hopefully um, somebody, not even somebody, hopefully I can observe the responses and see how people think. The purpose of social media is to create a platform or a safe spot where people can actually be themselves without being harassed and respond to, videos that have been put up. So this is just me, like a test pilot. I've made other videos a little crazier, but this is me trying to place this up as a pilot video to see, or rather to launch me asking more intrusive or more thought-provoking questions uh, to stir up thought, food for thought. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some comments where people respond as to the way they feel towards their parents and whether they blame them or credit them for the way their life turned out on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being um, you blame them completely, to 1 next to 0 to nah, I don't blame them at all. And if so, why? Okay? So I'm going to let this one go, and I'll see you in part 2. Take care.